When it comes to providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations, nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia, to expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration. Contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley of Ashley Insurance, where we're building a community of great insurance products and great people. What does that mean? Well, as a client of ours, you'll enjoy perks like quick quotes and personalized policies. We shop for the best prices across multiple companies. And most importantly, if something bad happens, you call our team and speak directly with us. So join our insurance community today. Call 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
This is Taylor from Backwood Ramblings. Looking for a delicious lunch? Come see us at 215 Main Street in Spencer, right across from the courthouse. We serve up grilled sandwiches on our house-made bread, wraps, fresh salads, and house-made soup. Plus, enjoy your weekly lunch specials. Don't miss our Wednesday fresh hand-rolled soft pretzels from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and our pizza slices on Fridays, served from 11 a.m. until sold out. Join us Monday through Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursday and Friday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We can't wait to serve you. Backwood Ramblings, come for the food, stay for the fun.
You work hard for your money, and lately the cost of everything has soared, making some of those dreams and goals even harder to reach. And at Board Depew Realty, we realize that. We understand that buying a house can be financially stressful, especially with all the hurdles lenders require. That's where we come in. With our small staff of 4, we offer you over 100 years of combined experience. We work as a group to get you closed and in your home quickly. We'll find creative ways when others may have given up to make your dream a reality. But most importantly, we remain your friend after the sale is complete. We'll continue to help you long after the deal is closed. And that is what we take pride in. It's more than just a job to us at Board Depew Realty. It's a job that we love, and we love the people who allow us into their lives. Buying or selling a home can be stressful, but not if you let Board Depew guide you. You work hard for your money, and how you spend it matters. Board Depew Realty, serving you since 1958. 304-927-3250.
This oral health information comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental, located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. Dental health professionals are often asked about the cause and remedies for bad breath. Bad breath can be the result of tobacco use, tonsil stones, medication, gum disease, pungent foods, and poor oral hygiene, just to name a few. Brushing twice a day, flossing once a day, and tongue cleaning can help keep bad breath at bay. Visit your dentist at least twice a year and ask your dentist or dental hygienist for specific tips regarding your daily at-home oral hygiene care. Brandon Dental, 304-927-2775. That's Brandon Dental in Spencer, West Virginia, 304-927-2775.
Roane County Raider football is on the air. Stay tuned for all the play-by-play action coming up next. Roane County High School Raider football is brought to you by these community sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, Board Depew Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Rich Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Stump Funeral Home, The Hungry Moose Restaurant, Paramount Surveying, APS Air Production Services, Spencer Pizza Hut, Gomart in Spencer, Little Canal Bus, Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Tudor's Biscuit World, Hardin Insurance Agency, Harris Oil Company, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willett C. Starcher Auto Parts. And now we take you to the press box. Here's your broadcast crew, Andrew Miller, John Penna, and Matt White.
And a very pleasant and frigid Thursday evening to all of you out there in Facebook and YouTube land. And welcome to WVRC 104.7 FM's live streaming coverage, special action here of the Central West Virginia Athletic Conference football playoffs for 2025. The semifinals featuring the top 4 teams in the conference. Number 1 is Spencer Middle School. They are facing off here tonight against the number 4 seed in Summersville. 2 versus 3 on the opposite side tonight. It will be George Washington facing off against South Harrison. The 2 winners will advance to next week's CWVAC championship match between the winners of tonight's contest. Alongside the rest of the crew, happy to bring you live streaming coverage of Spencer Middle School Yellow Jacket football action. Joe McDonald with us from A&M Digital Technologies, providing the scoreboard, the graphics, and the instant replays. Katie White with us on camera as per usual. Matt White has left the building. He is the stat man and also will be running the, when he's not running away from us, running the caller analyst duties as well, so double duty for him, and I'm Andrew Miller. Excited to bring you guys action here tonight of this semifinal matchup between Spencer Middle and Summersville Middle. Spencer Middle has had one heck of a season. They are 6-0 in conference. They are the number 1 seed. Their lone loss coming a couple weeks ago during the Junior Black Walnut Bowl to Madison Middle School in a close matchup, 18-6. Here is what it's looked like for the Yellow Jackets this season. They started off with a victory over this Summersville Middle School team back on the 4th of September, 32-6. Followed that up on the road with a victory over Wahama, 30-6. A close victory over South Harrison, 14-6 right here. And then Braxton County falls to the Yellow Jackets, 44-20. A drumming of Ravenswood on the road, 44-8. That loss to Madison Middle, and then a very tough and very hard-fought victory against George Washington on the road last week, 16-6. So the 2 closest victories this year for the Yellow Jackets have come against the 2 teams playing for a shot at the title next week on the opposite side. Meanwhile, for Summersville Middle School, 3-3 on the season. They lost again to Spencer Middle to start their season. Webster County, they got a big victory, 44-6 at home. Followed that up with a big victory at home over Clay County, 42-0. A close loss to George Washington Middle School, 26-14. South Harrison defeating this Summersville Bears team, 44-14, and then a close overtime victory over Braxton County last week, and that was an incredibly important victory for the Bears because that gave them the tiebreaker over Braxton County. They snuck in here as the number 4 seed in the conference tournament. take a look at your starting lineups. We do not have starting lineups. We apologize for Summersville. Just at the last minute, able to pick up a roster for Summersville Middle School. So hopefully we've got some names and numbers correctly, but it's going to look like this for the Yellow Jackets along the front line defensively. Defensive ends here tonight. Walker Strickland, the 8th grader, is 5'9", 127 pounds. On the opposite side, Wyatt Lawson, the 8th grader, 5'8", 159 pounds. Defensive tackles will be the 8th grader, C.J. Strickland, big boy, 5'11", 230 pounds, and Eli Simmons, no slouch himself, the 8th grader, 5'11", 185 pounds. Your outside linebackers tonight, Trenton Shirey coming back off of a wrist injury. Had a good game the last time we got a chance to watch this Yellow Jacket team against Madison Middle. The 8th grader, 5'2", 106. Other side is his brother, Torin Shirey, the 7th grader, 5'6", 135 pounds. In the middle, you've got Chase Pinson, the 8th grader, 5'5", 125, and Taven Penna, the 8th grader, 5'8", 152 pounds. In the defensive backfield for the Yellow Jackets, at one corner, Austin Smith, the 8th grader, having a tremendous season defensively for the Yellow Jackets. The 8th grader, 5'3", 115 pounds. Dallas Robinson on the opposite side. The 7th grader is 5'2", and 100 pounds. Joe Kuhn is the safety, the 8th grader, 5'2", 116 pounds. Along the offensive side for the Yellow Jackets, left tackle is Eli Simmons, the 8th grader, 5'11", 185. Damian Simons is your left guard, the 8th grader, 5'3", 160 pounds. Torin Shirey is the center, the 7th grader, 5'6", 135. Josh Greathouse on the right guard position, the 7th grader, 5'1", 153. And then C.J. Strickland, the 8th grader, at right tackle, 5'11", 230 pounds. Tight end is Lane Matheny, the 8th grader, 5'5", 125 pounds. For the Yellow Jackets in the backfield, they will run a lot of the double wing set. So you're going to see these guys lined up as wings, as backs. It's going to be all over the place. Chase Pinson, the 8th grader, at one wing, 5'5", 125, having a great season. Speaking of great seasons, Wyatt Lawson, the 8th grader, topping 1,000 yards rushing last week in the victory over George Washington, 5'8", 160-pounder. The fullback is Taven Penna, the 8th grader, 5'8", 152 pounds. And Brogan Burdett is your signal caller. The quarterback, 8th grader, is 4'10", 85 pounds. Not the biggest kid, but he's got the know-how when it comes to analyzing defenses and running an offense. Of course, he better with Coach Paul Burdett being in the family.
I think one of the most remarkable things is his ability to understand, like, hand signals. So that's something that's very valuable. You know, you get in playoff time, you get a rowdy crowd, gets a little loud, you want to go up-tempo a little bit. It's good to have a guy under center that you can relay messages to, and then he can get guys where they need to be.
Appreciate everyone tuning in on our live streaming coverage, special live streaming coverage of middle school football. We've been able to cover a good bit of Spencer Middle School, again, combining all three middle schools, and Walton, Gary, and Spencer. There's some flavor from all three schools that you're going to hear tonight as team captains meeting out at midfield. Waiting to see who will be on offense, who will be on defense to begin this one. The Yellow Jackets in the all-yellow uniforms. Of course, the jerseys in yellow, the navy blue numbers, navy blue helmets with the old-fashioned Spencer Yellow Jackets that we've known from so long. And then, of course, those really nice pants. Yellow fade to blue. It'll be Yellow Jacket football to begin as they have won the toss. They will receive. Meanwhile, Summersville wearing the white jerseys here today as the visiting team. Navy blue numbers trimmed out in yellow. Got navy blue pants, navy blue helmets as well. Team captain's going to go meet the rest of the team as the Yellow Jackets will take the field again. Semifinals. The top four teams in the CWVAC playing tonight. Yellow Jackets number 1, Summersville number 4, 2 and 3 facing off on the opposite side of the brackets in South Harrison and George Washington. The winners tonight advancing to next Thursday's championship matchup.
Yeah, this is just really a great opportunity for Spencer. These two met first game of the season. So you want to look and see if Summersville is going to do anything different, whether it be on offense or on the defensive side of the ball. They've seen what this Yellow Jacket offense looks like. See if they make some adjustments.
Yellow Jackets take the field. We are ready for kickoff.
You see a guy down there on the sideline. That's a big loss there. Lennox Wolf had a bit of a concussion issue. Not going to play here tonight. In practice, that's tough. He's a very valuable part of this team, especially on defense. He's a good blocking tight end. Going to be a big loss. We'll see if the guys can rally.
Kicking off will be the 8th grader Christian Jenkins. Austin Smith, not only a great defender this whole season, but his return abilities have been good as well. Jenkins approaches, angles it towards an up man, taken there, and dropped quickly by the Yellow Jackets. Dallas Robinson making the recovery there. It'll be good field position for the Yellow Jackets to begin this semifinal.
Got to remember the 8-minute quarters.
Yeah, this game, we're so used to 12-minute quarters. These games go relatively quickly. The 8th grader Brogan Burdett's running the show here tonight. First down and 10 at the 40 for the Yellow Jackets. 3 wide across the backfield. Immediately a penalty comes in. The white hat. Is that Jeff Tanner, the white hats tonight?
I believe so.
And they will wave off that penalty. I think they were checking to see if there was one too many on the defense for the Bears. So a first down play coming here for Spencer Middle School. Handoff off tackle. And the Bears attacking. Wyatt Lawson picking up maybe a yard and no more.
Spencer going with a little bit of a T formation there.
Implemented that T formation this week in practice a bit. I was talking with, of course, John Penna, one of the coaches down there. Randy Lawson, the head coach. His brother Sam, the offensive coordinator. John Penna working the defense a bit. Up top above us, Matt Ash also has got the headset on. 2nd down and 9 from the 41. Double wing look now for the Yellow Jacket offense.
Yeah, John Workman down there on the sideline as well.
Pinson motions behind. Attacks now off tackle. Churning those feet. He is a hard young man to bring down. He'll pick up good yardage, give him 7. And it'll bring up 3rd down and short for the Yellow Jacket offense.
Yeah, Pinson, I believe, is right around the 700-yard rushing mark himself this season.
Good combination of those two.
I believe he came in with 670, if I'm not mistaken.
Heck, Penna, the fullback, would have about 300 if not for penalties. And a bunch more tutties. 3rd down and 2. The yard to reach is midfield for Spencer. Summersville trying to bow up. As you see, Burdett running over, making sure Pinson has the right play. Hard counts. I did see a couple of Summersville guys go across, and then I saw a tackle move for the Yellow Jackets. I think Strickland may have flinched, but not before, Matt. Those two went across the line. So the Yellow Jackets getting a free first down. And the drive will continue. Double wing look. Pinson in motion behind to the left. Scissors. Misdirection carry outside. Here goes Lawson. He's got a lot of room to run. Down the sideline. Wyatt is going to be untouched into the end zone. And the Yellow Jackets strike first and strike big.
That one, 47 yards on that little kind of counter trap under out of that double wing. We see that so much up at the high school. It's so good to see these guys run that same kind of offense, get a good feel for it. They'll be well prepared when they get up to the high school.
So Spencer Middle School in this CWVAC semifinal, the first on the board with 6. They will go for 2. They'll work a heavy formation. Power I slanted toward the left. Burdett's under center. Turns, gives. That is Penna bouncing it to the edge. And Taven Penna showing the wheels and the jump cutting ability. Yellow Jackets on the board, 8-0.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or gomart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
A tremendous start for the Yellow Jackets, Matt White. A big hitter by Wyatt Lawson.
Yeah, that was a quick strike, 4 plays, 60 yards, a minute and 55 off the clock. Wyatt Lawson, 47-yard touchdown run. Penna with the 2-point conversion, 8-0. Spencer on top of Summersville.
Back deep to receive, Brody Woodall. And trying to find the other young man. Again, Matt was adding up numbers, changing numbers about 10 seconds before we went on the air. With Wolf out, it's going to be Wyatt Lawson kicking off. And the return man finally get a number. That's Jason Evans.
Yeah, I was going to say number 18.
Evans slipped and fell at about the 30-yard line. Matt Knee was called down at that point. Call him just shy of the 30 at the 29.
And just a little slip of the footing there on that return, trying to get a cut.
So the Bears lining up in the I formation. Receiver wide to the right is Jenkins. On the move, Evans across in motion. Handoff off tackle. That is Woodall. He'll be upended after a gain of a pair of yards. Quarterback here tonight is the 8th grader Blake Kuiper. And if you're a Summersville fan, bear with me, folks. I'll get these numbers quickly.
Yeah, we'll try they're up here. They're in grade order, not in number order by the jersey, so kind of hard to pick them out of the pile.
Making it a little bit difficult for me. That's all right. I formation once again. They'll spread 2 receivers out to the left. That's the wide side. Kuiper goes under center. He'll motion a man across. That's Blake Hanna. Hanna going to wait on the edge of the line. Quick hitter off tackle. Good hard yardage being picked up there. Is that Carter Smar?
It's the fullback, yes, Carter Smar.
Young 7th grader picking up big yardage on second down. Give him about 6, and it'll be 3rd and 1 for this Summersville offense.
See if this Yellow Jacket front line can hold serve here on the first possession.
Nearly halfway through the first quarter. 3rd down and 1. The yard to reach is the 39 of the Bears. They will motion Hanna towards the line again. He'll stop short of the tackle. Yellow Jackets flinch, do not go off sides. Off tackle run. Woodhull's got the first down and maybe an extra 2. And the series will continue for the Yellow Jackets. Matt, when these two teams faced off, it was game 1 of the season. You would imagine that both Spencer and Summersville have certainly improved over this season. So, and of course, they've got that first game to know a little bit about each other.
Well, and you see a little bit of a switch up here with the offensive set for Summersville. They went almost exclusively shotgun early in that game, in game 1. They're going under center with an I form and trying to attack this Yellow Jacket defense.
Jenkins the wide out. The slot is Hanna. They'll motion Hanna again toward the line. He's going to stop right there. Turn. It's going to be Hanna on sort of an end around. The Yellow Jackets had that one ready. Swarming around the football, no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10.
It's a little slow developing there because Hanna, as he's coming across, he basically comes to a complete stop. It's really hard, especially when you're more of a speedster. You want to try to maybe get that ball on the run with a little momentum going. Just a little bit of a slow developing play there.
Clock rolling in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets struck first on a 47-yard touchdown run by Wyatt Lawson. Penna completed the 2-point conversion, 8-0 Yellow Jackets. I formation once again. They'll move the receivers over to the right. No motion this time. A handoff to Woodall. Good lead blocking, but great recovery by the second line of the defense, the linebackers attacking and limiting the damage to just a couple of yards for Woodall.
Pickup of just about 2 on that play. It's a good job by this Yellow Jacket defense recognizing that switch in formation. A lot of teams want to go shotgun these days. It's kind of rare sometimes to see teams go under center so much, but they see it every day in practice.
Yeah,
they should
the Yellow
very
Jackets,
well aware.
And their big brothers, the Raiders. That's we're old school here in Roane County. Same formation, I set. Under center is Kuiper. Off tackle run by the fullback, spun around after a gain of a couple more. And hard yardage for the young 7th grader Carter Smar before locking up. Forward progress, I think they're going to give him all the way out to the 47.
Yeah, pickup of about 3.5 on that play.
But a 4th down play coming here for the Bears. So the Yellow Jackets going to look to bow up here if Summersville does go for this.
Yeah, we'll see.
Running the quarterback over and now running an lineman over. So watch out for some trickeration here. Fumblerooski maybe? They'll go with the I set again. Twin receivers out to the right.
Watch the hard count.
Kuiper goes under center. Quick hitter, snap back. He'll look to throw to the outside. Got his target in and out of the hands. And it was open for a second. Jason Evans lost the view of the football. I think not going to get the first down there. Dallas Robinson had good coverage, but still an opportunity for that pass play. So the Yellow Jackets able to hold after a couple first down carries by the Bears, and it will be 1st and 10 for Spencer Middle School inside of Summersville territory at the 47. 2 minutes remaining, first quarter action. Semifinals of the CWVAC Conference. Single wing set now. Backs in the split back formation. Burdett under center. He'll turn. He'll fake the give. He's going to look to throw. Burdett sets his feet down the field. Trying to adjust to it is the target, Matheny. He can't do it. It's picked off. What a play. What an interception by Griffin Milam. The one-handed interception tipped to himself.
Yeah, it was open there for a minute for Spencer. That one kind of floated just a bit. It was a really great play there by the defense. Milam saw it, read it, got the old tip bingo to himself.
Yellow Jackets not much of a passing team, so kind of doing what Roane County's done this year, try to sprinkle in it a little bit.
You try to catch him off guard. Didn't work. Get your defense back out on the field.
Yeah, the first turnover of the game caused by the Bear defense, and they are going to spread it out now. Twins to both sides. Woodall spins off of a first tackle, picks up about 4 or 5 yards. And the Bears with some new life after giving it up on downs. 4.5 on the carry for Brody Woodall. Again, that clock moves quickly in middle school football. We are close to a minute in the first quarter. Spread formation, twin receivers to both sides. Kuiper will go under center with Woodall, the lone back. Kuiper going to look to throw. Bounces it to the outside, and another great play by the Yellow Jackets, Torrin Shiree, stepping in front of the target, Milam.
Shiree got a good read on that one, nearly with the interception, but a good job just to get a hand on it and knock it down.
Just a crossing route there between the 5-yard out and the deep route. And Shiree unfooled by that one. Very nice play. 3rd down and 6. For the Bears offense, they'll stick with the spread. Kuiper with a hard count. This time Spencer does jump off sides. You saw Lawson there on the near end, and Matt, he tried but could not hold up. Will not be a first down, but it will be very close.
Yeah, that is about as close as you're going to get.
3rd down and inches. And now we are going to hold up here. And they're going to call it a first down. Okay, that's a little interesting because the ball was spotted, Matt, in between.
It was spotted just short
of
the 5-yard mark, but I get it. We've done chains. It's hard to do that stuff in the in-between
very
stages.
Difficult. So the first down given now to the Bears, and they will continue inside the Yellow Jacket 40 at the 39. They're going to stay with the spread. Quick hitter off tackle, Woodall. Locked up at the line of scrimmage. Yellow Jackets ripping at that football. Eli Simmons, the first to get there, and he not only slowed up the runner, Woodall, Matt, he was trying to pull that ball out.
Yeah, he was trying to grip it and rip it.
Just think about Simmons, a relatively young football player when you think about it, just a couple of years with a helmet on.
Really a relatively young man as well. He's an 8th grader. He got double promoted. Could have been in the 7th grade still.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the Yellow Jacket 39. Spread formation. And you got 2 receivers moving that time.
That's a good run-up if you're in Canadian football.
Well done, sir.
Get a 5-yard run-up on that one.
They'll move it back to the 44-yard line. And 10 seconds remaining. We'll see if the Bears are able or want to get a playoff here. It does not look like they're in a hurry. So that will be the final play of the first quarter. Yellow Jackets leading by a score of 8-0. Summersville with a 2nd down and 15 when we return.
We walk through over 1 million doors in our lifetime, but only a few, when opened, truly make a difference in our communities. Like the small business owners, the hard workers, and the dreamers. At People's Bank, we believe that when the right doors open, anything is possible. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Fast-moving first quarter. That's the way it goes in middle school football. Glad you could join us on our special live streaming coverage of CWVAC Conference Football Playoff action. Semifinals. Number 1 seeded Spencer Middle School leading number 4 Summersville 8-0. Number 2 and 3 seeds facing off tonight as well. South Harrison, George Washington. Yellow Jackets with the first turnover on a pass attempt on a nice play by Griffin Milam. And the Bears are on the move, although just a penalty on a false start before the end of the first quarter. So 2nd and 15 as teams will exchange sides. For 2nd and 15 at the 44 for the Summersville offense. They have gone strictly spread. They'll move Milam across the line. Rolling near side, Kuiper dumps it to the flat. Got his target. That's Milam breaking a tackle down to the 30, and he'll be run out of bounds and slung down after a big gain of nearly 15. And it is right at the yard to reach the 29. They're going to call that one a first down. They overloaded the receivers on this near side, Mats, and Kuiper had his choice. He went with the short route.
And Milam made a good play after the catch, able to get down the sideline, pick up the first down there for the Bears.
Bears sticking with the spread, twins both sides. Woodall the lone back as Kuiper slow to get that handoff, and flags come in.
They never did.
Yeah, everybody else moved except for the center. Kuiper was pulling back, and he looked down and didn't have a football there. So a couple of penalties here for the Bears, kind of halting some of their momentum. Yellow Jackets able to cause a turnover on downs, the first offensive series for Summersville. Spencer scored on their first series on a 47-yard carry by Wyatt Lawson. Then on the second offensive series, an interception by the Bears, and that's where we stand. The winner advancing to next Thursday night's championship. Hannah going to motion across to the wide side of the field. Kuiper looking over there, pumps, delivers, long pass into the hands of Hannah, who makes the grab and immediately wrangled down. Nice play by Dallas Robinson, not before, about 7 though, on the pass and catch.
Yeah, just a little chip there on the block and then release out into the flat. Good over the catch or over the shoulder catch there by Hannah. That
very
was
impressed.
A very tough one.
That'll gain 7. Get back the yards lost on the penalty, +2. Second down and 8. Inside the Yellow Jacket 30 to the 27. They're going to stick with this ace formation is what we call it. Twin receivers both sides. They're going to motion a man to the wide side. They're going to hand off Woodall. Woodall stacked up and shoved backwards this time. No gain on that one. Wyatt Lawson right there.
Trying to hit that quick hitter up the middle after several pass attempts in a row. Good reaction there by Lawson to stay at home there on that backside on the defensive end.
So a third down and 8 for the Bears offense. They're going to mix it up back to the I formation. Twin receivers to the right. And Hannah will motion. He's going to stop on the outside. They're going to fake the give to Hannah. They're going to hand it off to Woodall. He doesn't have the first down. Flag comes in the middle of the pile as Woodall picks up about 3 or 4. We'll wait on the penalty.
That was the fullback Smar with the carry.
And it's going to be a personal foul face mask on Spencer Middle School. So
give him 3 and tack on 15 more.
Penalty's a problem for the Bears, and now the Yellow Jackets guilty. They also gave up a first down earlier in this drive with an offside play. So new life for Summersville, playing very well here in this one. Yellow Jackets leading 8-0. 6 minutes and rolling here in the first half. Just outside of the 10 at about the 12 for Summersville. Back to the spread. Kuiper, 5-step drop over the middle. Pass tipped. Is it going to be intercepted? It is. Wow. Tip bingo for Spencer Middle School. And was that Austin Smith who came up with it? 88, Austin Smith. How many times have we called this young man's name defensively? It was in and out of the hands of Milam, and right behind him was Austin Smith.
The old tip bingo.
So the Yellow Jackets, much to the tune of Roane County's defense last week, bending but not breaking. Although the Yellow Jacket offense is really deep. They are inside the 1-yard line. So the Bears, you think, are going to be pinning their ears back. It'll be a heavy look for Spencer Middle School. A turn and give. And just getting out of the end zone there is Chase Pinson. His feet still moving. They'll give him a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 2. Right now for Spencer, their number one goal is a good clean snap and a good clean handoff, and then try your best to gain just a little bit of yardage to breathe. 2nd down and 9. The Bears trying to make that difficult. They are loading up the box. 9 of the 11 defenders in between the tackles. The ball came out for a second, and I'm not sure Spencer Middle got it out of the end zone. Waiting, looking. Somehow, some way, they got the ball back. That was never really in the midst of the running back. I could see that one fumbling. They did grab it, and they lose yardage. It's going to be 3rd down and 11 from the half-yard line.
So was that Lawson? with that rush attempt, it's hard to see.
Yeah, they are a long ways from us in our vantage point. So the trouble's not over yet for Spencer Middle School. Deep in their own territory, inside the 1. They'll go with a double wing, double tight look. Burdett's trying the hard count. Now he'll reset. And flags come in. And it's not going to get any easier for Spencer Middle School. A false start penalty is going to send the Yellow Jackets inches closer, because I'm telling you, it is the back of the football is basically touching the white end zone line. 3rd down, and it doesn't matter, 3rd down and wherever it is, they are just about in the end zone. Back to the heavy formation. Burdett is going to turn, give. Pinson moves to the outside. He's got a lot of room to run. Pinson past the 10, down the sideline, cuts it back at the 20, still moving down the sideline. Pinson breaks a tackle at the 40. Is he going to take it to the house? Hanna chasing. Pinson from 99.9 yards will score.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Wow, what a run. Look at the lead blocking out here too, guys. Getting a hat on there. You got Penna, Lawson, and what a broken tackle there. Chase Pinson, wow, what a run.
Not only does he get the first down, he gets more, breaks a tackle, cuts it at the 40, and heads to pay dirt. How about the play call from Sam Lawson and the crew saying, hey, they're going to load the box up, so let's take it to the outside, which does mean that Pinson had to run for about 5 yards deep in the end zone for a bit. What a crazy run. Yellow Jackets, somehow, some way, that is a game changer of a play in this first half for Spencer Middle School.
Yeah, that's got to be a bit of a backbreaker as well for Summersville to give that one up. You had them 3rd and as far as you can get.
Yellow Jackets having some trouble lining up. They'll get the play off. Hand off Pinson again. Why not just do it again? Off tackle run, and he had wide open spaces, and Pinson scores again. What a carry for Chase Pinson, the 8th grader. The Yellow Jackets hit for another. That one was insane.
Geno's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey, it brings the heat.
Sweet heat, the perfect balance of spice and sweet.
2 bold new flavors, available for a limited time at Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
My, how fortunes change in a manner of one single handoff, Matt White.
I send that one into Metro News. Get that on the top plays. What a run. 99.9 yard run for Chase Pinson.
On a 3rd down from the inch line.
It was 3 plays, 99 yards, and 2:20 off the clock.
Lawson kicks it off, angles it over towards a dead area. Picked up. Here comes Milam. He'll break a tackle at midfield. Milam is headed down the field. Chasing. And no one is going to catch Griffin Milam. Talk about some big plays tonight for that young man.
Yeah, just chalking up another one. Had a pick earlier. Takes the kickoff back. I just said that could be a bit of a backbreaker. And just like that, Milam says, wait on just a minute. This is still a ball game.
The Bears playing up to the level of their competition here tonight. Well, you think just how big that touchdown just was for the Yellow Jackets. Summersville scores on the ensuing kickoff to cut it back down. It is still right now a 2-possession lead. So this is important for both sides. It'll be an I formation look. Twin receivers split out to the right. They're going to motion Hanna all the way across. Kuiper turns, fakes the give, looking to throw outside. He's got his target. Great coverage, though. And that one knocked away by Dallas Robinson. Man, has he played well tonight in a couple of big situations.
Yeah, that was a great one. Great break on the ball.
Yeah, saw that one coming, and not only it wouldn't have been a two-point conversion even if the catch was made, but Robinson got there quickly enough to dislodge it. But still yet, the Bears with some momentum after that kick return by Griffin Milam.
Yeah, talk about getting a little hit of the smelling salts there for your team. You know, it wasn't looking good after giving up that 99-yard touchdown run, but, you know, you come back, I think it was about a 65-yard return there for Milam, straight up the gut, north and south. John Penna would be proud.
Christian Jenkins to do the kicking. Austin Smith back deep for the Yellow Jackets. First one went short. This one short again. Dallas Robinson, he's going to take it himself from the 40. Robinson roped down after a gain of about 6. Penalty comes flying in from all the way back at the 30. Good arm strength there from Jeff Tanner. Well, he got into that throw.
You might have to put that shoulder on the tens unit tomorrow at work.
Tanner calling a personal foul face mask on the carry by Robinson on the return, so add 15 to that one, and the Yellow Jackets offense will start inside of Summersville territory. This one will move the Yellow Jackets all the way inside the 40 to the 39. Second time they've started in this position offensively. Double wing look for Spencer Middle School. Penna the lone fullback. They'll motion Lawson from the right behind. Lawson cuts it against the grain. Back against the defense. There goes Wyatt. He's gone again. What a vision cut that was by Wyatt Lawson.
That play was stuffed on the power side. I mean, he just stopped on a dime. Watch this play. Oop, nope, not there. Let's go back. Linebackers just a tiniest bit out of position. Really, that was pretty good defense.
Yeah.
It was just a better play there by Lawson to get the speed and just find that seam and take it to the house from 39.
Yeah, the entire flow of that play was heading to the right. Lawson just made his own decision to cut it back, and, of course, that also means all the defense was moving towards that way. Yellow Jackets going for 2, I formation. Burdette turns. He'll fake the give. Here comes the old delay pass, and he had his man open, but another great play defensively by Milam. He just continues to make those plays, and the two-point conversion, no good. Yellow Jackets, though, come right back with another score.
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you'll taste the freshness in every bite. From our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps, every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Whether it's tailgating or an office event, let Tudor's do the cooking. Visit tudorscatering.com for all your catering needs.
Well, a first half, Matt White, of nothing but big plays. Another for the Yellow Jackets on Wyatt Lawson's carry.
Yeah, first play from scrimmage, 39 yards to the house. Took 14 seconds off the clock. Wyatt Lawson extends the lead, 22-6 now. Spencer over the Bears.
Yellow Jackets will kick it off with Lawson back deep, Milam and Evans. This one kicked deep. It's going to be Evans again at the 22, straight up the middle. Now bounces it towards the edge. Yellow Jackets coming in waves, and they are going to lock up Evans, who still moves his feet. Youngster's got some strength in those feet.
Yeah, it was Lawson trying to take him down, and they blew that forward progress dead. Just over the 35 to about the 36-yard line.
So the Bears, who have shown the ability to move the football a little bit here offensively, are getting ready to take the field once again. Timeout, though, called by Spencer Middle School. We'll take it with them, be back with second quarter action.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
Nothing but big plays throughout this ball game. It started off with a Wyatt Lawson 47-yard touchdown score, and then a 99.9-yard run on a third down inside of their own end zone from Chase Pinson to score another for the Yellow Jackets. Follow that up with the ensuing kickoff. Griffin Milam, after the big turnover caused on his tip bingo pass to himself, one-handed interception. And then just there, another one from Wyatt Lawson from 39. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Looking to throw. They have been very good at this. Kuiper going deep down the field and stepping in front, nearly his second pick, is Austin Smith. He has got interceptions abound this whole season. He's been one of those guys you don't want to throw anywhere near. Kuiper delivered a pretty good pass, but Smith was back there playing safety, and that's where he likes to be.
Yeah, just kind of playing a little bit of center field. Just read that play beautifully.
2nd down and 10 from the 36 of the Bears. They'll motion Milam across. He'll stop on the wide side. Kuiper going to throw back this time. Kind of a little bit of a screen pass opposite, and you could see the coaching staff over there. They were really upset because Woodall dropped that one. May have took his eyes off it to try to turn. They had some room. Not a ton of room, but they had enough to get maybe 8 or 9 on that play.
Yeah, that was going to be a good positive pickup there. Just took his eyes off of it for a second, trying to make a move before he secured that ball.
And that stops the clock again with 2 minutes, 49 seconds on a 3rd and 10. So this is an opportunity for Spencer Middle School. If they're able to hold here, they can get the ball back with 2 timeouts and plenty of time on this second quarter clock. And before anything happens, Summersville going to burn there first. We'll take it with them. Big 3rd and 10 coming up for the Yellow Jacket defense.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Happy that you can join us on our live streaming coverage of CWVAC semifinal football action. Number 1 in the conference, Spencer Middle. Number 4, Summersville. The winner will advance to the championship game next Thursday. 3rd down and 10 for Summersville from their own 36. Twin receivers to the wide side over near the right here. I formation look. Summersville not been shy about trying to throw the football. Here's a pitch pass coming. I could see that one immediately. This one deep down the field. They've got their targets, and couple of players get locked up there right at the end of that play. They were looking for Milam. What a pass, by the way. Did you see who was throwing that one?
I don't know if that came out of the backfield. That may have been Woodall, perhaps. I'm not sure. And heck of an arm on that kid, whoever it was.
For Spencer Middle School, is that Shiree back there that got locked up? I believe that was Trenton Shiree.
It might have been Joe Kuhn is out here.
It could have been Joe Kuhn.
I think it was 21,
well.
not 71. Yeah, I think it was Joe.
So Yellow Jackets hold here, 4th down and a punting situation from the 36. Spencer Middle with plenty of time, all passes on that series. Low line drive kick. Smith's going to let it go, and it takes a pretty good bounce for Summersville inside the 35. It'll be down at the 30. Spencer Middle had plenty of pursuit up the middle on that punt. 2:30 remaining and 2 timeouts. That's an eternity for a quick strike offense like Spencer Middle School.
With all the incompletions on that drive, just took 48 seconds off the clock. Like you said, that gives Spencer a lot of time to work with here as we are ticking down the second quarter.
First down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets from their own 30. Pitch out to the near side. Here's Pinson with a lead blocker. Penna getting out in front. Pinson picks up big yardage near 10, maybe 11. He'll pick up a first down. Pinson just laid on the back shoulder of Taven Penna and waited for Penna to decide to go downhill. And when he did, Pinson just got right behind him.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of a cutback lane there. It was good backside pursuit by the Summersville defense. You just stay right on your blocker, right on his hip, and just ride that thing out of bounds, pick you up a first down.
Just outside of the Yellow Jacket 40. Double wing look, Pinson in motion behind. Here comes the misdirection carry. That is Lawson. Shoulder in at the 45. He'll pick up about 6.
It was a good job there by the Bears defense of staying home. And that little counter under. Lawson did the right thing, just put his head down, got what he could get. Nice pickup there on first down, staying ahead of the change.
Clock rolling here, minute and 30 remaining in this first half. Second down and 4, just shy of the midfield stripe for Spencer. They'll move to a heavy formation. Quick hitter off tackle. Lawson looking for extra room to run. Didn't have a ton. He'll pick up 2. And it'll be shy of the first down by 2 yards at the 49. Yellow Jackets going to burn timeout number 2 on a 3rd and 2. We'll take it with and be back in just a minute.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Come see what's happening at Circle S Farmers Market and More, located at the Y in Arnoldesburg. We offer a full deli, and we have the area's best loaded subs and wraps. Try them just once, and you'll become a repeat customer. Stop in and order, or call in your order for pickup at 304-655-8055. Circle S Farmers Market and More also supplies the best farm-fresh, locally sourced beef and pork, a great selection of fresh produce, and the area's large supply of Amish products from Walnut Creek. There truly is a little something for everyone at Circle S Farmers Market and More. Stop by at 10351 South Calhoun Highway in Arnoldesburg at the Y, or call us today at 304-655-8055.
3rd down and 2 for the Yellow Jacket offense here late in the second quarter. 1 minute, 5 seconds remaining. Just one timeout remaining for Spencer. They'll go single wing, I formation. Burdett calls Pinson across in motion. He'll reset. Here's the pitch. Near side, boundary side. Lawson cuts it at the right time. Down the sideline. Truck sticks a defender before being shoved out of bounds. My goodness, a hit delivered by Wyatt Lawson.
Just laying the boom there at the end of that run. Wasn't much room on the outside.
Yellow Jackets moving quickly here with just the one timeout remaining. Burdett under center, clocks it. And that will stop it at 48.2 seconds. That'll allow the Yellow Jackets to retain that final timeout. And that'll be important, Matt, if they do get down the field somewhere but get tackled inbounds.
Yeah, it's a good job there on first down just to get the ball spiked. Nice little cut back there. And right at the end, Hannon took the worst of that one from Lawson.
So a 2nd down and 10 now at the 41 of Summersville. At any point in time, Pinson and Lawson can take it to the house. Heavy look towards the wide side of the field. Burdett turns. He's going to pitch it out there. Lawson, well, he's got a lot of traffic to deal with. He'll bounce it to the outside edge. He's got the edge now. Lawson down the sideline. Another truck stick. Another truck stick. They're going to call him out of bounds, though. Lawson angry running on that play.
Ooh. Angry indeed. My goodness. Pickup of just 13. I say just 13, but man, he had to cover a lot of ground. Like you said, there was a lot of traffic in the backfield. Yeah, and I believe that was Hannon again. Give that young man credit. He's taking a couple of hits, and he's popping right back up.
First down and 10 inside the 30 at the 28. 36.6 on the clock. Yellow Jackets looking for another. Lawson motions across to the boundary side. Here comes the pitch to that side for Pinson. Chase looking for the edge, and he'll be run out of bounds. Or will he not? Nope, they're going to say forward progress in play. So the Yellow Jackets are going to have to probably burn this final timeout. They will do that. The clock continuing to run a little bit, so they may have to put a couple seconds back on. We'll see as Spencer will burn that final timeout. Pinson was trying, Matt, to get out of bounds. Give credit to the Bears defense. They kept him in bounds, shoving him back. So that's where the forward progress came into play.
Yeah, definitely good play there by the defense, and that, like you said, forces Spencer to burn that final timeout. So if you're offensive coordinator Sam Lawson, you got to have a couple of plays ready to go, just in case you don't pick up. You know, the clock will stop with a first down, or if you don't get out of bounds, you need to have something, right there in your hip pocket ready to go.
Well, they're going to bring Burdett out, and that means pretty likely they're going to either run Walker Strickland in to throw the ball, or it's going to be that.
It's the jacket set.
Yeah, the jacket set. It's a fully loaded pistol, and there's going to be a lot of misdirection and fakes here. Wyatt Lawson is the quarterback. 3 around him. The snap back, the fake. It'll be Lawson himself. Breaks a tackle, trying to break through another one. He doesn't get there. Good defense by Summersville. Yellow Jackets got to hustle. 13 on the clock. Now 10. Lawson underneath, making sure everybody gets set, and he'll truck that one to the ground, and that will give the Yellow Jackets one final play with 3 seconds remaining and a fourth down play here, so that doesn't matter. It's just what are you going to do to try to get it to the end zone here? Well, the thing with the Yellow Jackets is they don't necessarily have to throw the ball, Matt. They can find a way to get loose at any point in time.
Well, they might try to chuck one toward the end zone. You got Strickland back there at quarterback now.
They're going to go 3 wide to the boundary side. Strickland is running at QB in the shotgun. He'll roll, sets his feet, pumps, delivers high into the sky. And a good play by Smith. Tips it away from the defender. He'll make the grab at the 4-yard line. What a play to finish off that first half. Man, what a finish to the first half. Yellow Jackets almost put another one in, cannot do it, but it's a good quarter and a good half for Spencer Middle. They lead it at the half, 22-6.
Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday. D&D Motors, call 304-519-2157.
Since 2019, DW Excavating has been serving Roane and surrounding counties. We offer services including, but not limited to, repairing driveways, construction site preparation, drainage solutions, property brush clearing, farm road construction, culvert repair and installation, and utility line installation and repair. We provide free estimates. Check out our Facebook page or contact us at 304-532-2968 for more information. DW Excavating, taking pride in our work and in our community. DW Excavating is a proud supporter of all Roane County High School athletics. Go Raiders!
This is Concord University Mountain Lion softball player, Mahaley Nicholson. And this is her totally more talented little sister and current Lady Raider volleyball and softball player, Marissa Holcomb, taking over the advertising for our Papa Eddie and Environmental Compliance Incorporated.
Wait a minute, this is my ad.
Not anymore, Mahaley. We've retired you. Since 2016, ECI has provided West Virginia with top-notch service for both home and commercial needs. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure that the projects are completed in a timely manner and that customers' expectations are met or, in many cases, exceeded. Regardless of the job size, we have solutions for everyone. We specialize in septic systems, brush removal, dirt work, asbestos removal, and more. Check us out on the web at eciwv.net or contact us for a quote at 304-532-7653. Fax number 304-532-7653. Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Eddie Nicholson, owner, WV Contractors License 055775.
This is Ashton Rhodes, Chronic Care Manager at Roane County Family Healthcare. Are you struggling to control your blood pressure, lower your A1C, or manage other chronic health conditions? Do you ever feel overwhelmed or unsure after an office visit and need some extra help? If that's you, we can help. Roane County Family Healthcare is now providing chronic care management services for qualifying patients. By enrolling in our services, you will receive one-on-one consultations, an individualized comprehensive care plan, education, monthly check-ins, and more. All of this will allow you access to your care team easily for questions, concerns, or follow-up. So are you ready to team up and find a healthier version of you? Give me a call at 304-927-8139. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Let me help you manage your chronic conditions. Roane County Family Healthcare, healthcare for the entire family.
Hey guys, did you know that Avon is not only for women? They have a full line of cologne and sprays formulated just for men. Ask Gloria about men's mesmerized cologne in 2 different scents. And when you order, don't forget to pick up some Skin So Soft for the beautiful love of your life. Give Gloria a call today at 304-532-2847. All payments are due when placing your order. Gloria Mann Avon, Independent Avon Ambassador, 304-532-2847 or online at avon.com/repstore/GMANN7179.
Groves Auto Service in beautiful downtown Arnoldesburg, West Virginia, is a full-service auto center providing you with AC, front-end, and four-wheel alignment, tires, exhaust systems, to basic oil changes and state inspections, and full electrical diagnostic service. Our highly trained technicians with over 40 years of experience between them, Groves Auto Service in Arnoldesburg, West Virginia. 304-655-6765. And be sure to check out our Facebook page.
At Hardin Insurance Agency, we're more than insurance. We're your neighbors. For over 50 years, we've helped families in Roane County protect their homes, cars, and businesses. As a family-owned independent agency, we'll shop top carriers to find the right coverage at the right price, so you can focus on what matters most. For a free quote, call 304-927-2500 or stop by our office at 415 Main Street. Hardin Insurance Agency. Local service, big protection.
Hi folks, here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
And we welcome you back to County Stadium at the half. Spencer Middle School leading Summersville Middle School in a battle of the semifinals of the Central West Virginia Athletic Conference. Yellow Jackets, the number 1 seed in this tournament, as they are 6-0 and undefeated in the conference, 6-1 on the season. They defeated this Summersville team handily the first game of the year. And Summersville came to battle tonight. They have held close. They have made some big plays, but big plays not without on the side of the Yellow Jackets as well. It got started with a big play. Spencer Middle moving the ball down the field to the 47-yard line on the opening possession. And at that point, Wyatt Lawson finds himself free, open spaces, able to handle it into the end zone. The two-point conversion was good. Yellow Jackets leading 8-0. Summersville came out with an I formation to begin the ball game, and they moved it up the field to the tune of 2 first downs before the Yellow Jackets defense got stiff and able to hold on a 4th down attempt. And so Spencer Middle gets the ball back, and at that point, they are moving down the field just a little bit. Now, they didn't get all the way down the field. What happened was they tried a rollout pass that was intercepted on a big play by Griffin Milam, one of many big plays made by the young 8th grader for the Bears defense. Unfortunately for Summersville, they were not able to score. They were able to get Spencer Middle School backed up way back into their own end zone. In fact, they were at the about 2-inch line at one point, and it was a 3rd down and 11 from the 2-inch line. Yellow Jackets backed up in their own end zone. They ran a sweep play to the outside. Chase Pinson got loose and then did the rest from the 20-yard line, broke an arm tackle, and then made a cutback at the 40. Down the sideline he went, right in front of the Spencer Middle School faithful fans. And just at that point, it was 14-0. Two-point conversion, no good. So a big monumental play for Spencer Middle School. But on the ensuing kickoff, it was Griffin Milam who took it to the house from about 65 yards up the middle. And at that point, it was 14-6. Yellow Jackets get it back, though, and once again, it is Wyatt Lawson making a huge cutback play on a sweep to the outside. He cut it against the grain and against the defense, ended up into the end zone once again. Two-point conversion was no good. Yellow Jackets leading 22-6, but Matt getting all they want right now from Summersville.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a couple of big plays that, Spencer has hit on. I mean, none bigger than that 99-yard run by Pinson. That one really was a momentum shift because, Summersville's going in to score. They're driving down into the red zone. You turn the ball over on the 1, and then you give up a big play. That's the difference in this ball game right now, is that turn of events.
So 22-6 is your score. Let's break down the halftime stats brought to you each and every ball game at this time by Joel Baker Law Office. Joel Baker, when the numbers matter, call Joel Baker Law Office.
Yeah, it's been Spencer's run game, 236 yards on the ground. Both teams with a turnover that was a little bit more costly for Summersville. 5 first downs to 3. So Spencer moving the ball. They had it again, right before the half with a chance to score and was unable to punch one in. So, we'll see how that goes along the way. Individually, Wyatt Lawson with 9 carries, 118 yards and 2 scores. And Chase Pinson with 5 carries and 118 yards and 1 touchdown. Walker Strickland completed that pass right there at the end of the half, 23 yards to Austin Smith. Like I said, 5 first downs, 3 penalties for 17 yards and 1 turnover for the Yellow Jackets. 236 yards on the ground, 23 through the air, 259 yards of total offense for the Yellow Jackets. And for the Bears of Summersville, was Brody Woodall with 6 carries for 13 yards, and Carter Smart with 3 carries for 12 yards to lead the way. They really tried to rely on the pass a lot. Blake Kuiper was 2 of 7 through the air for 22 yards and 1 interception. Griffin Milam with 1 catch for 15, and Blake Hanna 1 catch for 7. 3 first downs, 4 penalties for 30 yards, and 1 turnover. Just 25 on the ground, 22 through the air. So if you're Spencer and you're holding them to 47 yards of total offense, you got to be happy with the way your defense has played. Giving up the 1 kickoff return there by Milam went about 65 yards. Represents the lone score there for Summersville. So added up, and we've still got a really heck of a good ball game coming up. 22-6, and Summersville will get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, so we will see right off the bat if the Bears continue with that spread look, if the Bears try to or are able to move the football. As I was looking up and down here, I do know that there are a couple of Thursday night games here in the state of West Virginia. Right now, a good battle between Kaiser and Moorfield. Kaiser out of AAA, Moorfield from AA, 13-7 in the second quarter. Kaiser leading Moorfield in that one. And I want to go down to that single A ball game and see if there's anything. No updates on that one just yet. And then in Class AA, do they have any updates? No. So waiting for that Tug Valley score to come in. Actually, no, it is in. Wow. So they played early here today. Nope, never mind. That's week 9. I'll get it together eventually while we're getting ready for this second half. Tug Valley and Tulsa playing tonight. There is no update on that one. Bears with possession, back deep. Milam, he's got a touchdown on a kick return already. Evans as well back there to receive here from Wyatt Lawson. Lawson, leg into it, high angle kick. It'll be Evans again, moving towards it, picks it up on the run from the 30, makes a good move down the sideline. Evans continuing to break a couple extra tackles. He'll be locked up just shy of midfield. But that youngster, not the biggest kid, but runs with a big heart.
Yeah, made a couple of nice moves to make some defenders miss, and picking up what he could get. That's going to be some pretty good field position for Summersville to start this second half.
All the way out to the 48-yard line on the return of about 18 or 19 from Evans. So the Bears battling tough here against the Yellow Jackets. As Summersville will break the huddle, they are going to go to that spread formation. Twin receivers right and left. Woodall, the lone back in the backfield, as Blake Kuiper, the 8th grader, will go under center. They've motioned out of this a good bit. And as Matt said, they have thrown the ball. They will motion a man to the boundary side. Quick hitter off tackle, Woodall. He got on the defense quickly there, and he'll pick up 7 yards. Cross midfield to the 45 of Spencer Middle School.
That's a very good first down pickup. That little quick hitter caught Spencer's defense off guard just a bit.
Second down and 3 for the Bears. They'll stick with the spread. Woodall, the lone back. Once again, they're going to motion. Kuiper looked like he wanted to throw that one. He'll take off. Doesn't have a lot of room, but he will scramble for 2. That looked like it was going to be a sack for a second. Kuiper made a nice move to get a couple, and now it's 3rd down and 1.
And did the smart thing and just tucked it and picked up what he could. So give yourself a 3rd down and be like a short 2, long 1.
Ball spotted just shy of the 43, and they need just past the 42. They'll move back to the I set. 2 receivers split out wide to the right. They'll motion Hannah. He'll go across this time. The quick hitter, that's the fullback, and that's a first down and then some for Carter Smar. These quick hitters on this first offensive series for the Bears working well against the Yellow Jacket front.
That's going to be about 11 on that play. Needed 1 and got 10 more.
First down inside the Yellow Jacket 35 at the 32. Bears sticking in I. Kuiper going to hand it off Woodall. He's got good yardage here again inside the 30 down to about the 26. Bears starting to make some things happen with the run game here on this opening possession of the second half.
We'll get as many on the last 3 carries as what they had in the first half.
Yellow Jackets have to run Strickland off of the field. That will stop play just for a second. They've got to get a new player in. So officials held up the action for a second. Second down and 4 from the 26 of Spencer. Receivers split wide to the wide side. Now they're going to bring Hannah to the edge of the line. Kuiper's going to give. That is Hannah. And he'll pick up the first down yardage. So the run game working extremely well on this possession to begin the second half for Summersville. Yellow Jackets leading by a couple of scores, 22-6 to be exact. For those who didn't see our scoreboard down at the bottom of the screen. We'll stick with the I formation. New set of downs for the Bears. Hard count. Yellow Jackets jumped but did not go. Woodall bouncing it to the edge. Tackled forward inside the 20 down to about the 19.
Pick up of about 3 there. Give Wyatt Lawson the tackle.
And this third quarter just melting down with the run game. Nearly halfway through this third period. Again, twin receivers bunched to the boundary. They're going to move Hannah across. He'll stop at the edge of the left side of the line. Kuiper, quick hitter. That's Smar into a pile. Smar still churning the feet. He'll pick up a couple of yards before play is stopped. It'll bring up third down and a long 4, short 5. Just a methodical opening drive here in this third quarter for Summersville.
It's play number 8, and the majority's been on the ground. Well, they've all been on the ground here in this one. After that second quarter, they went to the air, really kind of elongated that second quarter.
The I formation is working. Kuiper under center. He'll turn and give. Woodall with the lead blocker. Woodall patient running inside the 15 down to about the 11. And that is right near another first down mark. And they're going to say, yes, first down for Summersville. Boy, the front line right now, and you look down there, there's some big boys on Summersville's front line. They're doing work.
They really are, especially that big right tackle. It's Cooper Truman. He's a lad.
He is a lad. First and 10 from the 12 of the Yellow Jackets for this Bears offense. Woodall again being patient, bouncing it to the outside. Flags come in. And that could be in the area of holding. It is going to be a holding penalty. That did affect the first half offense from Summersville. A couple of penalties in that first half really put them in a bind. This is the first penalty of the second half of this drive for Summersville, but it's a big one.
Yeah, you're down inside the red zone, right around the 10-yard line just about, and you get a holding penalty. He's going to back you up. Ball's all the way back out at the 22-yard line.
That will give the Yellow Jacket defense a little reprieve as we go first down and 20 now. Ball spotted at the 22-yard line. Hannah will motion across. He'll stop just outside of the tackle box. Now a run back for Hannah. He'll get into the tackles He's not the biggest kid in the world, and he took some punishment on that one, but he'll pick up a couple of yards.
I believe he got about 4 on that play.
Blake Hanna, the 8th grader. 2nd down and 16 now for this Summersville offense. They are just melting the entirety of the 3rd quarter on this one first possession. They have gone completely away from the passing game that was not working very well in that first half. And they have found something in this I formation run game. That's where they're going to go. Smar, the fullback. Behind him is Woodall. Kuiper's going to turn. He'll fake. He'll look to throw over the middle. That one picked off. Guess who? Austin Smith again. Here he goes. Smith down the sideline to midfield and run out of bounds just past midfield. That wasn't Smith, sorry. I was just used to calling it Smith. That was Chase Pinson. Apologies to the parents who are going to go back and watch this. I'm just so used to saying Austin Smith. Chase Pinson right there stepping in front.
Yeah, it was just a really nice play. Read that one perfectly. Big return out past midfield. After, like you said, Summersville was really moving the ball. They had gone completely away from the pass, and then when they do, this disaster happens. Pinson with a big interception.
Just waiting there as a middle backer. He was playing kind of like just kind of a zone look there in the middle, waiting and watching the eyes of Kuiper. And that makes you wonder, the run game was working throughout that first series, and then they go to the pass for the first time. Yellow Jackets pick it off for the 2nd time tonight. No points after the entire drive. Here's the pitch to Pinson. Chase cuts it now back to the outside. Pinson, one guy to beat, breaks the tackle at the 40, gets about 4 more yards before being run out of bounds. We've said it before about Chase. He just runs so hard, and when he takes contact, those legs continue to motor.
Pickup of about 12 on that one. Another first down for Spencer.
So a couple of big momentum shifts here for the Yellow Jackets. That 3rd down from the 99.9-yard line that Pinson scored on. And then after a full quarter of a nice drive by the Bears, a big play defensively by Pinson. He'll motion across the line. He'll reset at wing. Turn, give. That is Lawson. Just a hard run here for Wyatt. He hit the hole with reckless abandon, got 2 to begin with, and then just continued to fight for another couple. He'll give him 4 inside the 35 to the 33 of the Summersville Bear defense. Under a minute remaining. Bless you, Matt. 2nd down and 6 for the Yellow Jacket offense.
Cold out.
Turn and give. That is, again, Lawson. That's Penna. My goodness, he just doesn't look like the Penna I remember as a kid when he was younger. Still a kid, but he's got a little bit of movement side to side here. Unfortunately for the Yellow Jackets, just as per usual, anytime Taven Penna touches the football and you see him putting his hands on his hips like, what do I have to do? Another good run and another penalty.
He's probably got 200 yards on the year.
That's what I said at the beginning of this game.
That have been called back. We saw a 28-yard touchdown against South Harrison that got called back. And, yeah, tough break.
So the holding penalty will move the Yellow Jackets outside the 40 to the 43, and it'll be 2nd down. And about 18, 16?
16, 18. All right.
All right. Inside joke for me and Matt there. Yellow Jackets move back to the double wing, double tight look.
Giggity.
Brogan Burdette under center. They'll motion Pinson behind. Here comes the misdirection. They've got lots of room there if they can get by the initial. Lawson picks up a good carry there of about 6 or 7 yards, but it closed in. Somebody got a mitt on him, And that will be the final play of the third quarter. A big 3rd down and long for the Yellow Jackets, trying to really put this one out of reach. If they can do it, we'll see it in the fourth quarter.
Hi folks, here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
Fourth quarter getting ready to go. Semifinals of the CWVAC football tournament. Number 1 Spencer, number 4 Summersville. The Bears, they had a really nice drive to start the second half. Looked like they might cut it to a one-possession ball game. Threw a pass. Chase Pinson, one of his many big plays tonight, picks it off. But now the Yellow Jackets, 3rd and 11 from the 37 of Summersville. The turn, the ball is on the ground. And the Yellow Jackets jump on it, but between Burdette and Lawson, that ball was never going to be secured. A loss of 3 on the play brings up 4th down and about 14 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. Critical moment for the Bears, obviously, at this moment. Yellow Jackets are going to bring a couple of players in here. Kuhn coming in and Shiree set to punt. Evans back deep by himself. The snap back. Trenton legs in. This one going to be fielded and dropped there by Evans. Does he get back on it? We've got a fight for the football at the 20. And it will be Summersville football. Boy, dangerous that time. Evans just lost it in the night sky, Matt, but very quickly jumping on it to retain possession for Summersville. If that goes to Spencer, that puts them in a tremendous position.
Yeah, that was avoiding disaster. It's a good flip of the field there for Spencer. You got 80 yards to go. If you're Summersville, if they keep with the quick hitters, you got to be mindful of your gap assignments.
The problem is for the Bears at least, just 7 minutes left in this game, and they have not shown signs of being a big strike offense at least. They're going to burn a timeout. We will take it with them. Be back with fourth quarter action.
For over 60 years, Harris Oil Company has been supplying Central West Virginia and Southeastern Ohio with fuel and Shell Pennzoil lubricants. Come see us at 330 Oak Drive in Spencer for on-road and off-road diesel fuel, kerosene, methanol, and DEF. We are also a Shell Pennzoil distributor, offering a complete lineup of Shell Pennzoil Quaker State lubricants. Harris Oil Company, proud supporters of all Roane County athletes.
First time outs of the second half called by Summersville as they are on offense. Spencer Middle School looking to advance to the championship game. If they do, the game will be hosted right here at County Stadium next Thursday night. They lead it 22-6. A full 2-touchdown lead for Spencer Middle School. Back to the spread formation for the Bears. They will motion Milam across. Kuiper, he's got pressure from behind. He'll dump it out, and that is picked off. That is Joe Kuhn down the sideline, down to the 10, still moving forward, and he'll get inside the 10. Kuiper had to deliver early.
But flag in the backfield, going to be a late hit.
Oh, are you
roughing
serious?
the passer.
Well, Kuiper was running for his life. He had pressure from Wyatt Lawson behind him, delivered on the run, and there it is. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Face mask, though, on the Bears on the return.
So it's a wash.
Yeah, so we'll go back and do it again. So Joe Kuhn back there, you could see the frustration.
Yeah, it was a great.
Like, man, I made a big play there, and they're going to take it away.
That was a big play. That would have been fantastic for Spencer, but I was watching the end of that play fearfully.
So we'll reset. It's as if that play did not happen other than about 12 seconds off the clock. Back to the spread formation for the Summersville offense. Twins to the right, twins to the left. And the quarterback, Blake Kuiper, is under center. Backwards, throws it, and it's picked again. This time it's Shiree. Trenton headed to the edge, cuts it back. Look out there. Are there any yellow hankies? No. Trenton Shiree with the pick and the score. Somebody check on Uncle Jonathan. He here? He okay?
He's in the front row.
Shiree has got the wheels, obviously. Played it nicely from his corner area, and the pick six in a game, Matt, full of huge plays. The Yellow Jackets make more. Yeah, I just saw him down there losing his mind, by the way.
Oh, yeah, he was on the front row standing that whole time.
Was he pulling an old Uncle Steve? Remember Uncle Steve where he'd just shake the fence line in front?
No, he's in the stands. He might have been rumbling that safety rail there at the front.
So the Yellow Jackets going to go for two here after a big defensive play, one of many in this game. Double wing, double tight look. Burdette under center. He'll motion Lawson behind. It'll be a give to Wyatt, and he'll go right into the teeth of those big boys. And Lawson will not get the touch or the extra point. Is there a penalty here? What do we got? Personal foul, face mask on the defense. So
let's try her again.
That's why Lawson kind of got spun around there. It wasn't but anything but by the face mask. So the Yellow Jackets will move half the distance, and they'll try this again. 28-6, Yellow Jackets with a big lead now. Time running away from Summersville. They'll move back to the split back look with a single wing to the right. Now they're going to go stacked wings. Pinson and Penna over on the right side. Solo tailback is Lawson. Turn, give, Wyatt. Spinning, still fighting for yardage. He won't get the two-point conversion. Good hard run, though, by Wyatt. And still yet, the big defensive play by Trenton Shiree adds to the lead for the Yellow Jackets.
Hilder's Supply on Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer is the place to shop for contractor supplies for septic systems and oil field supplies. We have culvert pipe, gas, water, and electrical service supplies. If you need hardware, we'll do our best to fill your needs and provide the best cost we possibly can. Hilder's Supply has been an active participant in the oil and gas field for over 50 years. We definitely understand your problems and the products you will need. Visit us on the web at hildersupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., closed Saturday and Sunday. Hilder's Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes.
Matt White, Trenton Shiree adding to the big plays tonight.
That was the third interception here by the Yellow Jacket defense, and that one, was getting closer here toward the end of the ball game. Big return there. I think it was about 30-yard return on that interception, pick six, and Spencer up big.
Lawson goes high and shallow. Jenkins wasn't quite sure where he wanted to run with that one on the return, and he goes backwards. Well, he's an up man for a reason. He's there to try to block. When that one came down, he was like, where do I go with this one?
Rule number one, if you don't know where to go, just go down.
Go down or go forward, one of the two.
Lawson, the one kicked that, and then down there covering the ball. rolling around like he's on a wrestling mat or something.
So Summersville, with just 6:26 remaining, Spencer Middle in control of this one, looking to earn a bid to the title matchup. If so, it will be right here on County Stadium's field next Thursday night. Bears back to the spread formation. They will motion Milam to the edge. They're going to give to Milam. Off tackle to the outside. Milam breaking another tackle at the 40, and he'll head out to midfield. That young man has got a bright future. He's played very well. He had the kick return for a touchdown. He's made an interception defensively. Just one of many plays he has made tonight for Summersville.
And he was one of the feature backs earlier in the season in that first matchup. He's got the wheels. He's got hands. Like you said, yeah, a very bright future for that young man.
Nice carry just across the midfield stripe at the 49 for the Bears offense. They'll motion Milam again to the tackle. They'll hand it off. Here's the reverse coming. They're going to give it off there to Hanna, looking for room to run. Boy, look at the closing speed of Chase Pinson.
Yeah, switch up in the defense early on. Pinson was playing linebacker. They've got him at free safety, and he got the pick earlier. Big return. That one covering a ton of ground. That is a great look.
And that is why they moved him back there, because he can see the whole field. That's one of those plays that we saw Summersville attempt. And Pinson recognized it, and he has got the wheels to get there. Well, Hanna, a little bit banged up on that tackle, is going to head over toward the coaching staff, and they'll take a look at him. Hopefully that youngster's okay. Gain of just 1 yard on the reverse. Well, good sign if you're a Yellow Jacket fan. It's always a good thing when the coaching staff comes out of the booth up top here as Matt Ash is headed down. Just 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this ball game. Yellow Jackets leading 28-6. Two teams met first game of the regular season. It was 32-6. And we are sitting right close to that same number here in the postseason. Second down and 9 at the 48 of the Yellow Jackets. Milam will motion. They're going to give. Milam looking to pass now. He's got pressure. He'll dump it deep down the field. Got his target in and out of the hands of Jenkins. And you can see the frustration for Jenkins because that was well laid by Milam. Jenkins had about a foot past the defenders. If he catches that one, Matt, might be 6.
Yeah, and I think he had that in his mind when he was trying to pull that one in. You take your eyes off of it because you're so wide open. Sometimes those are the hardest ones to catch.
Hey, Mom's tuning in. How about that?
Your mom?
Yeah.
Hey, Jude.
I used to teach at Spencer Middle School and Spencer Junior High School, if I'm aging her there. Third down and 9. Kuiper rolling out. He's going to dump it to the edge. Got his target there. That is Evans. And Evans continues to break tackles. Got hit hard towards the edge by a couple of defenders. Ball pops out of bounds. I've been impressed, though, with Evans and his running ability. He does not go down without a fight. That'll be a big first down pickup on the pass and catch from Kuiper to Evans.
It was about 25 on that play.
New set of downs for Summersville inside the Yellow Jacket 25 at the 24. They will continue to keep it spread. Twins both sides. They've been motioning throughout the majority of this game. No motion this time. Kuiper, 3-step drop, bounces to the outside. And this one well played out there by Robinson. He cut in front of Milam. And that one falls to the turf. The way Dallas Robinson has played tonight defensively. He's made a couple of big plays.
Yeah, some really good defensive plays in the secondary, covering some passes. It's a lot of balls thrown here. You don't see that a ton in middle school most of the time. So it becomes a little bit more challenging to try to cover those when you don't see them a lot.
Second down and 10 at the 24 of Spencer Middle School for Summersville. 5 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Kuiper's going to look to throw again. Scrambling to the edge, he'll dump it over top, and that one almost picked. And Pinson just about had another one. He got upended by his own teammate out there, Shiree. They both wanted the pick.
Oh, they were both read that one perfectly. Just it's like you're trying to box out, and both teammates are going for the rebound.
A couple of ball hawks out there. Both Shiree and Pinson have interceptions here tonight. Now third down and 10.
Austin Smith with one as well.
Kuiper is going to hand it off tackle. Woodall, good carry, spins off of the initial hit at the 23. And he'll be down to the 19-yard line. Brings up a fourth down and about 4 or 5. They've got 3 on the board. Did they miss that incomplete pass to begin? So 2 incomplete passes and that run, it should be fourth down. Now the officials are the ones that should know that.
Should be on top of that one.
It's going to be the Colorado game. Boy, nice play defensively off the end there by the Yellow Jackets as I'm complaining. And I do believe that was Connor King out there. Am I correct? Yeah, Connor King on the defensive inside jumped that one and tipped it away from the target. So, yeah, if you remember back in the early 90s, Matt White, Colorado got an extra down in a ball game, ended up scoring and winning a game. The mysterious 5th down.
5th down and 4 to go here.
Do we have that on the board somewhere, Joe? Do they have a 5th? I'm going to have Swolby put that in. He's already put it in there.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
4:16 left in this one. Yellow Jackets trying to close it out with a big defensive stand. Kuiper going to look to throw. Dumps it to the edge, sideline, and that one almost picked off. Penalty comes flying in late. And this one may be a first down on an interference call. And that will be the call, pass interference on the Yellow Jackets. Had bookend defenders over there on Jenkins. Not sure which Yellow Jackets defender was the guilty party. And on 5th down, a first down.
Can't wait to see Jeff tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we do have 5th and 10. All right, good job, Joe. Let me just check to make sure it works. So new set of downs for the Bears here with 4:11 remaining in this contest. Yellow Jackets with a comfortable 3-score advantage. And time is not on the side of Summersville. 1st and 10 from the 12. Milam motions across to the boundary side. Quick hitter off tackle. Woodall's got good yards here. Inside the 10, down to the 5 for Woodall. When you think back to that first series, Matt, in the second half, in which it was just nearly 7 minutes run off the clock, and I mean run, all runs, and the first pass that Summersville decided to throw was an interception, you kind of wonder why they went away from the run. It has been working well in half number 2 for Summersville. They'll hand it off again. Close to the first down is Woodall. He may be a yard shy here. Depends on the spot. It looks like it is at the 3, and they need the 2. So 3rd down and 1, but what that does is it moves the clock.
And like you said, time not on the side of the Bears.
Yellow Jackets shuffling in some second unit players. And back to the I formation for Summersville. Looking to punch one in here. It'll be Woodall. He's been running well in the second half. He's got the first down, shy of the touchdown line. But a new set coming here for Summersville. Yellow Jackets content. They can give up a score here. They've given some of the time off the clock. Kuiper going to turn and give, and Woodhall into the end zone. So the Bears able to punch another one in here late in the ball game, looking to cut it down to 2 scores with 2:53 remaining. Obviously, you would think, Matt, that they will go for an onside kick on the kickoff, and then if something happens, then they start to roll the dice a little bit more. This is middle school football. Onside kicks are probably a 50-50 proposition.
Yeah, you just never know.
Even some regular kicks are 50-50 propositions. Bears going for 2. Hannah motions. Good to see him back in. Kuiper rolling. He's got pressure, dumps it out, and that was just survival mode by Kuiper. He had 2 frontline defenders going straight into his grill, and it will be no good. So a full 16 points is the lead for the Yellow Jackets.
Hi, this is Lisa Simmons inviting you to join the team of savings and visit Honest Fred's Flooring at one of our 3 locations, Spencer, Parkersburg, or Marietta. That's where you'll find our warehouses stocked with all the latest trends in flooring, carpet, vinyl, ceramic, hardwood, or the very popular luxury vinyl flooring. We have a price to fit every budget. We offer professional installation and financing is available. So come see what you've been missing at Honest Fred's Flooring. You can also check us out on the web at honestfreds.com.
Summersville able to punch one in here late in the ball game, making it a 2-possession lead, Matt.
Yeah, it was a long one. It was a 12-play drive, 63 yards, 3 minutes and 33 seconds off the clock. Brody Woodall with a 1-yard touchdown run. And a 2-point conversion attempt was no good. The lead now 28-12. Spencer on top of the Bears.
So the kicker will be Christian Jenkins. I imagine an onside kick coming, as do the Yellow Jacket coaching staff. They've got 10 up front. Jenkins, here comes that onside kick. Doesn't make it 10 yards, unfortunately, for the Bears. Good hustle play there for Evans. Unfortunately for Evans, slid in 1 yard shy of 10. That was a well-placed onside kick, though, by Jenkins. I will give him that.
Yeah, it had good bounce, good spin to it.
Almost as good as Scott's Breedlove last week to start the Roane County Scott game.
Yeah,
Boy,
if the thing takes that second hop and takes that big bounce, I mean, you just never know where the ball's going to end up.
So Spencer Middle School retains possession here, and a 2-possession lead. Summersville does have 2 timeouts remaining. So we'll see what they choose to do, if they choose to burn timeouts and try to get the possession back. Yellow Jackets are going to bring some second unit guys in here. They're going to bring in Walker Strickland as the quarterback. And some new backs in the backfield. It looks like Trenton Shiree is now your tailback. He'll take the pitch. Shiree loose. Shiree breaks the tackle. He's down the sideline. 1 man to beat. That's Milam, a touchdown-saving tackle. And it just goes to show you how talented young Trenton Shiree is.
Pickup of 30 on that run. Showing the moves, he could easily be one of your skill guys at any given time.
Somebody check again on Cobra down there. Looks like he's happy. Should be.
He's relatively calm now.
Big carry. That gives the Yellow Jackets even more momentum here with 2:25 and rolling in the game. Strickland under center. They'll motion Kuhn around. It'll be Joe Kuhn for the pitch. Kuhn breaks a tackle in the backfield. Won't get past Milam on the second attempt. But again, that will just run the clock, and that's what the Yellow Jackets are looking to do here. Boy, what a game for Griffin Milam.
Well, what a game for this Yellow Jacket defense. 3 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. You had a 99-yard run by Chase Pinson. Just big plays all around for Spencer.
So Summersville will burn their second timeout. We'll take it with them. Come back and see the final minute 50 of this one.
Now, Jack Garrett Ford Parts and Service has opened their new quick lane for fast oil changes, fluid top-offs, tire pressure checks, and filter checks. If you need to leave your vehicle, they offer free pickup and drop-off in Spencer or within 4 miles. Service deals include oil changes starting at $64.99 and the Ford Works package as low as $59.99 after $20 mail-in rebate. Jack Garrett Ford Parts and Service, Ripley Road, Spencer. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Saturday 7 to 1.
Minute 50 remaining in this semifinal of the CWVAC football tournaments. Number 1 seed Spencer holding serve at the moment over the 4th-seeded Bears of Summersville. George Washington and South Harrison, the 2 and 3 seed on the opposite side. And the Yellow Jackets must just navigate minute and 50 in this one. They've got the second unit's skill guys in right now. Walker Strickland is the quarterback. Strickland turns, hands it off while he is getting plowed in the backfield there. And who do we have there? Number 60, Bryant Webb for the Yellow Jackets. Well, good job there by Strickland just to get that one off as he was being tackled while trying to deliver the handoff. Big loss on the play. Yellow Jackets only care about running this clock off. 3rd down and a long way. Here's the pitch. Kuhn cuts it again. Kuhn moving inside the 30 down to the 26, and that will again continue this clock. And I don't know that Summersville, Matt, is going to burn this final timeout. Writing on the wall here with a minute left. And as I say that, there it is. Well, it took them a while to get there. Yeah, it took them a while to get there, but they do make the decision. We'll take one more timeout, folks, and we'll close this one out.
When you find yourself faced with a legal issue, the steps you take next can literally impact the rest of your life. Hiring the right attorney is one of the most important decisions you'll make. At Joel Baker Law Office, we understand the importance of providing prompt, competent, and honest legal representation. Call or text our office today to schedule a consultation. 304-500-9238.
So the stage is just about set for a Spencer Middle School trip to the CWVAC championship game, and as the number 1 seed, they will host the championship after the next 56.9 seconds runs off of this clock. Kind of maybe a prequel to tomorrow's game. It's going to be Roane County and Nicholas County, so the Spencer-Summersville kind of the appetizer for Roane and Nicholas County. A hard count there as Walker Strickland gets the defense moving, and that will give 5 more to the Yellow Jackets. It'll still be 4th down and a long way to go for the first down. 4th and 12. Strickland going to roll Shiree. He'll give to Trenton. Trenton cutting outside, breaking a tackle. Trenton wants that first down mark. Here comes a penalty late. Shiree was about 3 yards short of an amazing first down, but it may end up happening anyway. A late penalty on a tackle, and it is a face mask. Oh, man, and it's not a personal foul variety, I don't think. I think it's just 5, but they needed just 3 extras, and that's going to do it. So the Yellow Jackets know it now. They're headed to line up. And now it will just be kneeling on the football for Spencer Middle School, if they decide to kneel on it. I've been wrong numerous times in my existence. Strickland under center, and he will. Healthy respect there from both coaching staffs. Yellow Jackets knew they were going to win it, and they don't need to do anything else. They do not need to snap it again, I don't believe. Officials will set the ball. Well, the Yellow Jackets going to go ahead and do it one more time anyway. I think it might have been just north of 40 seconds there. So Strickland will kneel on it one final time. Game is over. Spencer Middle School, the number 1 seed, with the survive and advance mentality, they are headed to the title game, and they will host it right here at County Stadium. The question is, will it be a rematch versus George Washington or a rematch against South Harrison? Both teams took the Yellow Jackets to the brink in the regular season. We'll break away for our sponsors. We'll come back, recap the ball game, give you your statistics. We'll have your Paramount Surveying play of the game and your Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game after these messages.
Hey, are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. Name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie Insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit kirbyinsurance.com.
Little Canal Bus is for everyone. Looking for a ride to work, appointments, school, or shopping? If you live in Calhoun, Gilmer, Jackson, or Roane counties, Little Canal Bus is your answer. It's easy and convenient with one call, 866-354-5522. You can reserve a ride anywhere in the county and to Parkersburg and Charleston. Our well-maintained fleet and professional-friendly drivers are ready to take you and your family where you need to go. Little Canal Bus, the little bus with big service. McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and McIntosh offers setup and removal, power equipment, Echo, Troy-Built, and in-house service, hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. McIntosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700. Find us on Facebook for more great deals.
We welcome you back to County Stadium as the stands are filtering out Spencer Middle School. Well, they came in as the number 1 seed, undefeated in the CWVAC Conference. They walk away with a semifinal victory over the 4 seed Summersville Bears by a final of 28-12. Fireworks right off the bat, and it was a sign of things to come as the Yellow Jackets took the opening possession. A 47-yard Wyatt Lawson touchdown got Roane County on the board first. And I tell you what, Summersville responded very nicely. They got down the field, and they got, in fact, inside the red zone on their first series. But a couple of big defensive plays by the Yellow Jackets, able to make the stand. Unfortunately for the Yellow Jackets, they took over deep in their own territory, had a penalty, got it inside the 1-yard line, and I mean inside the 1-yard line. It was 8-0, and it was a 3rd down and 11 from the 1-inch line as the Yellow Jackets skill guys were lined up about 5 yards deep in the end zone. It was a very bold strategy as the Bears loaded up the box. They went outside on a sweep carry by Chase Pinson. Pinson ran the first 10 yards of that play in the end zone sideways, finally got to the outside and did it from 99.9 yards to the house. A great run. And that really kind of changed the complexity of this game, although I will say Summersville did not back down, did not give up. They were able to punch one in to make it a 2-possession ball game in the first half. Yellow Jackets led in the first half 20-6, or 22-6, I do apologize. In the second half, Summersville really put together a tremendous 7-minute opening drive in the third quarter, all on the ground. And I say all on the ground. There was one penalty that moved them back inside the 10-yard line. They were moved back to the 21-yard line, and they decided on a second down play to throw a pass for the first time in that drive. It was picked off, and that really changed the complexion of the second half. Give credit to the Bears. They never gave up. They made some big plays here tonight in this game. Got to give a lot of credit to Griffin Milam on the way he played the ball game here tonight. He did have a kickoff return for a touchdown, had a tip bingo interception, made some tackles as well. He impressed me. I thought that Evans ran the ball very well and was able to make it a completion as well. And then, of course, Woodall got things going in the second half as well. Kuiper, he's got some athletic ability. But in the end, the Yellow Jackets made big play after big play. Usually, Matt White, we're used to the Yellow Jackets making big plays just offensively. It was there, but the defense made the biggest plays, I think, tonight.
Yeah, the defensive secondary was very good. You got to give a lot of credit to guys like Dallas Robinson was out there covering his tail off on some very difficult pass patterns. Austin Smith back there again. Chase Pinson with a pick as well. Trenton Shiree with the pick six. I mean, it was just a lot of really big plays and a lot of really timely, just really good defensive plays. We're getting a little bit of pressure. You're more of a zone defense, so you're not looking to blitz a ton. You're looking to just kind of fill the areas in the defense, and that means your front four. If you're going to get any kind of pressure, it has to come from that front four. Wyatt Lawson was in the backfield a ton, just kind of giving Kuiper no time to really set his feet. And I think that's what contributed a lot to those interceptions and just really good defensive coverage. I thought your offensive line was blocking pretty well throughout the most part of this game. The lead blocking, those backs, they'll get out there and block for each other.
Yeah.
If Lawson's running the ball, you got Penna, you got Pinson both. Pinson's got the ball, Lawson's out there. These guys want to move the ball down the field by any means necessary, and they were able to do that tonight to the tune of nearly 300 yards on the ground.
Well, let's take a look at our final game statistics brought to you each and every ball game by Joel Baker Law Office. Joel Baker, when the numbers matter, make sure you call Joel Baker Law Office.
Yeah, again, 289 yards on the ground for Spencer. Just really able to kind of control the clock and control the momentum of this game throughout the majority. One of the things you look at there, Summersville began moving the ball very well in that second half when they went to the ground game. They would pick up 6 first downs in the second half, gave them 9 for the game, but it was the 3 big interceptions that really was the turning points in this ball game. Individually, when you look at Spencer, Wyatt Lawson with 12 carries, 124 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Chase Pinson with 6 carries, 130 yards, and a big 99.9-yard touchdown run. You had Trenton Shiree getting in there late, a couple of big plays for him, finished with 2 carries, 41 yards. And then Joe Kuhn with a couple of carries for a net of 1. Walker Strickland completing the only pass for Spencer, that one of the 23-yard variety to Austin Smith there late in the second half. 8 first downs, 5 penalties for 42 yards, and 1 turnover, 289 on the ground, 23 through the air. That's 312 yards of total offense for the Yellow Jackets. Big plays on defense. Austin Smith with a pick, Chase Pinson with a pick and a big return. And then Trenton Shiree, picks one off late, 30 yards to the house, and really kind of sealed the deal there for Spencer. When you look individually for the Bears, Brody Woodall with 16 carries, 55 yards, and 1 touchdown. Carter Smar with 5 carries for 25, and then Griffin Milam with 1 carry for 14. Blake Kuiper was 3 of 13 through the air, 47 yards, and 3 interceptions. 1 completion to Jason Evans for 25, 1 to Griffin Milam for 15, and 1 to Blake Hanna for 7. They had 9 first downs on the evening, 7 penalties for 46 yards, and the 3 big turnovers. 104 yards on the ground, 47 through the air. That's 151 yards of total offense for the Bears. And you mentioned Griffin Milam, what he did on defense with a tip bingo pick to himself, and on special teams with a big 65-yard kick return for a touchdown. So added up, this is a good playoff round game. 28-12 your score. Spencer will advance to the CWVAC championship next week right here at County Stadium with either George Washington or South Harrison.
As we mentioned, both of those teams gave the Yellow Jackets the best battles that they saw all season. And, of course, you look back, 16-6, they beat George Washington on the road. 14-6, they beat South Harrison here. So, either way, it's going to be a monumental task to win a title. That's what you expect when it comes to a championship game. Well, since John Penna quit us, we bring in our fourth member of the crew here tonight, Joe McDonald. Joe, you were running the scoreboard, the graphics, the instant replays. You got to see in instant replay fashion all of the big plays for the Yellow Jackets. But for our Paramount Surveying play of the game, one stood out to you.
Yeah, so John has trained me well, so I'm going to try this here tonight. So for our Paramount Surveying play of the game, the Bears, they had the box filled like they was packed it tight like they was trying to ship it via FedEx. But here we go. Pinson on the outside comes right down, and one guy misses him. He keeps going, and there's one tackle to beat. He keeps on going, and he turns into the Roadrunner by the 40-yard line and just meet all the way right into the end zone. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is your Paramount Surveying play of the game.
Oh, my goodness. Joe McDonald has a future in broadcasting.
Well done,
sports.
sir. Well done.
John Penna, I hope he goes back and listens to this because he's got some work to do now.
Well, John's never going to want to trade you jobs because he don't want to run that computer.
Yeah, nor would any of us want him.
Oh, there's no worries. His job's safe. He does just fine where he's at.
A 99.999-yard touchdown run on a third down and long for the Yellow Jackets for Chase Pinson, our Paramount Surveying play of the game. Matt White, time for you to distribute our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game.
Yeah, players. Definitely more than one in this one. Sorry for your graphics tonight, Drew.
It's okay, buddy.
Right on cue, though, with Chase Pinson on offense. 6 carries, 130 yards, and a score. And also Wyatt Lawson with 12 carries, 124 yards, and 2 touchdowns on offense. Defensively, we're going to go with Austin Smith. Had a big interception down on the goal line that set up that play of the game. And Trenton Shirey, pick six there at the end that really kind of sealed the deal for Spencer. So congratulations, Wyatt Lawson and Chase Pinson on offense, and Austin Smith and Trenton Shirey on defense are Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game.
Yellow Jackets headed to the title game next Thursday night. We'll be here with them for live coverage of the championship of the Central West Virginia Athletic Conference. Appreciate you joining us here tonight for our special live streaming coverage of Spencer Middle School Yellow Jacket football action. For all of us here at WVRC, Joe McDonald with A&M Digital Technologies providing the graphics, the scoreboards, the instant replay, and now the Paramount Surveying play the game. Katie White, our camera person, she's the unsung hero that makes this look so good. She makes us look good. Matt White pulling double duty tonight as the stat man and my color analyst. For all of us here, I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
You've been listening to Roane County High School Raider Football on WVRC 104.7 FM. Raider Football has been brought to you by these community sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring,